Hello, this is Brian Glies with the Scott Insurance Agency. In this video, we're going to discuss claims situations as they pertain to auto insurance. Like all of our claim videos, we hope that you never have a claim, but we found it's helpful to discuss what to do at the time of a claim before whenever happens. So first step in an auto claim is do your best to remain calm. Step number 2, call the authorities and file a police report. Step number 3, if safe, stay in the area until officers arrive. Step 4, I repeat, call the authorities and file a police report. Step 5, while being safe, take photos of the area the accident occurred in. Not just of the accident, but of your surroundings. Down the road, turn around, behind you down the road. We're looking for traffic lights and other types of areas. It will help the claims adjuster understand the scene of the accident. Step 6, call the authorities and file a police report. Step 7, seek medical attention if needed. Step 8, call the authorities and file a police report. Step 9, call your insurance broker and fill them in on what's going on. Tell them the situation. Step 10, did I mention to call the authorities and file a police report? Now, why did I do it that way, as annoying as it was? It's because over the last 17 years of being an insurance broker, that is the one thing that I have problems getting people to do. Even my mother. My mother called me. She'd been involved in an accident. I said, have you called the police? She says, no, we don't think we're going to call the police on this. Guys, I need a police report to help you with your claim. We live and die by that police report. So how do I know if I should turn in a claim? When it comes to auto accidents, we generally always advise that a claim should be entered. If someone was injured in the accident, absolutely. If there's no injuries and just property damage, that gets a little trickier and it's a conversation. Some people say, well, the other party just offered to pay cash to fix my car, and that's fantastic. If you choose to go that route, there is no backup, no guarantees from the insurance company. And in many cases, the other individual didn't pay or something happened. So if there's no bodily injury and it's just property damage, we can have a conversation about that. But the only way to guarantee that things will happen is to turn that into the insurance company. If multiple cars were involved, absolutely, we're turning in a claim. So if you have full coverage, even though the insurance adjuster is going to create an estimate for repairs, we still suggest that you have an estimate prepared by an independent repair shop. We actually want you to do that before the claims adjuster even comes out and does an estimate on your car. We want to compare that cost of the repair to your policy's deductible, and your broker should help you enter that claim with your insurance carrier. At least that's the way we do it. We want to walk you through that process, help you with that process, set expectations so that everything comes out okay. Once a claim's entered, depending on the severity of the incident, an adjuster will contact you within 48 hours. If you need a rental car right away, coverage for the rental car will not be determined until the claims adjuster reviews the details of the claim. So if you need that rental car, we say go ahead and do it, keep your receipts, and if there is coverage, the insurance will reimburse you. Sometimes that need for a rental car is immediate, and other times we have a spare car that we can use. We also ask that you pay attention to your body. If you're hurt, if you're sore, bruising, things like that, even if it's the next morning, we ask that you seek medical attention. So if you have liability only coverage, there will be no physical damage coverage for your car. So the insurance company will not be writing you a check, or at least your insurance company will not be writing you a check to fix your car if the fault of the accident was yours. If the fault of the accident was the other party, yes, their insurance company is going to pay you to fix your car and or give you money in the event that your car was totaled. So liability only coverage will work to protect you from claims made against you by others during an accident. So if you hit someone and you hurt that individual, any claim that they waged against you, your insurance company or your liability coverage would kick in and help protect you from that claim. So working with claims adjusters. If you're working with a claims adjuster from a company other than yours, stick to the facts. So if someone hit you and the other party's claims adjuster calls you, just stick to the facts. Taking a recorded statement is a standard operating procedure. Every single claims adjuster will do it. Answer the questions they ask, no more, no less. Answers should be concise. If you're working with an adjuster from your insurance company, meaning they represent you, in this instance, you can elaborate on the story if needed. So here's a tip. The outcome of your claim, in many cases, is largely determined by the coverages that you chose or declined when you very first purchased the policy. Examples: if you purchased rental reimbursement, if you purchased roadside assistance, minor violation forgiveness, reducing deductibles, and more. When it comes to these claims, the devil's in the detail. At the time of the claim is not to find out about coverage gaps. If you haven't talked to your insurance broker recently and had a review of your coverage, do that. Ask them, what's not covered on my policy, and are there riders that you can provide me that will help fill those gaps? Working with claims adjusters continued. Auto claims can be complicated. Many times there's more than one adjuster involved. Some insurance companies will have adjusters that specialize in certain coverages. You may have one adjuster that handles the liability portion of the claim, a different adjuster that handles the property portion of the claim. If there's bodily injury involved or someone was hurt severely, they may bring in yet an additional specialist to help that. While this isn't always the case, we want you to know there's a method to their madness. The key is to know what to expect up front, and that's what we will help you with. That's what we want to work with you on as your broker. So issues and questions that come up sometimes. Can I turn in a claim on someone else's insurance? Yes. If you know their carrier and contact info, we can check to see if a claim has been issued and or have them enter a claim on your behalf. So you were hit by another party and we're not sure if the other party turned in the claim or not. From the police report that I begged you to get, we can determine their name and their insurance carrier. With that information, I can find out if they've turned in a claim, and if they have not, we can call that insurance company and file that claim on your behalf against the other party. Another question that comes up: the other party does not want me to enter a claim and will pay me cash. Talked about this a little bit. Sometimes this can be entertained if there was no bodily injury involved. If there was bodily injury, we're just not doing that. The key is that you don't have any representation or guarantees from the insurance company if you choose not to turn in a claim. Another thing that happens: I'm mechanically inclined and I want the insurance company to pay me to fix my car or motorcycle or jet ski or whatever it is. In general, this isn't an acceptable practice. Repairs must be made by a licensed mechanic with insurance, and that's the key. We're not saying that you're not capable, but what we are saying, if there is a future claim due to a mechanical defect, you won't have the insurance coverage that licensed mechanic will have in order to help us at the time of claim. So my car was totaled. What's that all about? If your car's totaled, it means that the cost to repair your car is higher than the actual value of your car. In this case, the insurance company is going to pay you for the value of your car. The amount that they pay you is determined on the condition of your car prior to the accident. The amount paid can be adjusted if you can provide proof of why it should be increased. Proof should be in the form of receipts. Negotiation is commonplace. However, you'll be most successful if you can prove why any increase is needed. So if you're one of those people that have added aftermarket parts to your car, super important to keep those receipts so that we can provide the claims adjuster a reason to give you more money for your car. The insurance payout is determined by the condition of your car prior to the accident. The insurance is not guaranteed to pay off any remaining loan balances, and that can be an issue if somebody's upside down in their loan. The insurance cuts the check to pay for the car, and there's still a loan balance left. So with that, ask your agent about gap coverage. That can help you with that. When the car's totaled and the insurance company issues payment on that car is now the property of the insurance company. It's not yours anymore. Sometimes people still want to keep the car. If you'd like to keep the car in your possession, this is possible. The insurance company, however, will charge you for the salvage that they would have collected. However, you can keep the car in your possession, repair it on a salvage title, and if that is your baby, you get to keep it. And you talk to your insurance agent about the details on how that works. When a car is totaled, it can be a stressful situation. I actually have another video on our YouTube page that can show you how to go out to the Kelley Blue Book in detailed examples of how to get the best idea of what the value of your car should be. So extras that you may want to check into: emergency roadside service, new car replacement, rental reimbursement, medical payments, your particular coverage level of or underinsured motorist, accident forgiveness, reducing deductibles. So there are a lot of extras, and yes, the extras do have premium or money that is attached to them. But again, the time to find out about these is not at the time of a claim, it is before the claim. Ask your insurance agent what riders are out there that could potentially benefit you to close up holes in your policy. So we want to be prepared. In general, auto claims can be complicated due to all the moving parts. So if you've added aftermarket accessories on your car, keep the receipts. Always, always, always call the authorities and file a police report. Can't put enough emphasis on that. Obtain an estimate for repairs from a trusted repair shop. Why do we do that, guys? I want a second set of eyeballs on that car. If your trusted repair shop's estimate comes out 25% higher than the estimate from the insurance adjuster, we can raise our hand right then and there and say, there's an issue somewhere. We need to look at this. Contemplate the purchase of a front-facing and rear-facing dash camera. They can be incredibly useful when it comes to taking care of liability claims and who was at fault. Allow your insurance broker to help set expectations on the claims process. Talk to us. We'll walk you through it. At the time of a claim, take photos and collect the name and contact information of any witnesses. So at the time of a claim, lots of stress. May not be the time to run over to the other party and say, can I have your name and phone number? The police report will take care of that. But if you can take photos of the scene, again, what's down the street, what's up the street, we're looking for where are the light signals, where are the stop signs, what was the intersection like, and all of those things. That will just help the claims adjuster work on your behalf. Review your policy with your broker. Review your policy with your broker and ask what's not covered and if there's any additional riders that they would suggest. So guys, thank you for your time. Claims are never fun. Auto insurance claims can be more complicated than other claims. Please visit us on our Facebook page, visit us on our website, take a look at our YouTube channel, email me with any questions that you may have. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your business. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.